It's joke.
Hello viewers, and welcome back to Kokomimi's AI presidential D&D campaign. We are back after a little break that turned into a longer break due to stuff going on in the background. I could explain more, but we all know that you're here to get into the game and story, so let's do that.
Nah, I'm here to get into people's business. How can we trust a writer that takes months to drop a new episode after disappearing for so long? She ghosted us like a dad going to buy milk at the store.
Aren't we going to say something about the election?
No, everything is normal and fine.
But
Stop. Let's go on to the session.
Donald should get ready for Kamala to wipe the floor with him.
Joe, what day do you think it is?
It's Halloween, maybe?
No, it's past Election Day.
Sweet. And Kamala is going to be number 47.
Hey guys, in honor of victory, I made a theme song for Donna. Listen to this.
All right, that's enough of that. I did miss you all going on these weird tangents.
What the hell, Ben? Don't step on Donna's stride.
You can play more of that song at the end of the episode, maybe?
Hell yes!
I'll take a moment to welcome new viewers to our series and welcome back returning viewers. You might like to consider this episode the start of Season 2 of the series. If this is your first video on our channel, we have a playlist of both the episodes and compilation movies. Give those a watch to catch up on our campaign. Since we're starting a new arc, and it has been a little while, how about I do the recap? In the last episode, the party named the Gold Guard for any new viewers finally made their way to the kingdom of Harmonia by traveling through a portal in a mountain cave. The party was stopped by Merrick, which turned out to be a changeling allied with Mem. We had some new players come to play the part of the portal's guardian, and I would recommend you go watch that to see our special guests. Now, we're finally here at the next stage in our story. The party is taking another step forward. Let's jump right into things. Your vision clears as the portal fades into nothingness, the focusing crystals holding it open destroyed. Around you is a wasteland covered in mist, though you see old trees peeking out of the fog. Even further in the distance, the lights of something twinkle through the gloom.
When I said that Ben was sending us into hell, I had something more. Fiery in mind, brimstone, lava, devils everywhere. That sort of thing. I could have farmed a lot of brownie points from my Christian supporters if I showcased myself killing evil demons and the devil.
Well, I think it's lovely here either way. So spooky and fun.
Get your eyes checked, Benjamin. This place looks like the setting for a Halloween ad.
I'm sure that'll appeal to plenty of viewers. It has its own charm and is definitely a huge change from the previous setting. Anyway, from here, not sure where we should go. What can I see, Ben?
How about you make a perception roll? First one of the new arc.
19. That bodes well for the future.
Right. Trees, you squint your eyes through the mist and can see that the lights in the distance appear to be coming from some sort of settlement. There are too many for it to be a simple village. It's more like an entire city.
Well, I guess we should try to make our way to that city in the distance, huh? That's the closest landmark I can see.
Agreed. We can start looking for Merrick there.
That's what I like to hear, Donna. The team is going to be together once again.
Yo, wait, this means our writer has to make a new video layout. There's going to be 5 of us at the table.
Oh no.
Yeah, but we kicked Ben out of the portraits a while back.
But that's not very nice. We should all be together.
We'll figure it out when the time comes. For now, it's just the 4 of us.
Prepare your behind for a fireball, Donna. Already some burn ointment.
Donna can take it. She is not some beta female. She is not afraid of fireballs or any other kind of ball that might come hurling at her.
Phrasing.
Oh, true. Donna is not afraid of fireballs or any other kind of magic ball that might come hurling at her.
I guess that's a bit better. Not by much, though. Anyway, we should get moving.
I love that George has become the source of reason in the group. Reminds me of old times.
Wait, Ben, have we healed since the last episode?
I don't think so.
But I'm so low on spells.
I'm doing all right here, but if our healer is low on spells...
Donna can tank a few hits if necessary. You got any healing potions, Benjamin?
10. Do either of you have some?
No.
Me neither.
I'll give you each 2 and drink 2 myself.
Sounds good. Thanks, Benjamin. Not ideal that you're low on spells, but we'll play things smart until we can take a long rest.
Right. As you all talk, your voices echo in the landscape through the gray mist. After a few moments, you hear some shuffling in the distance that comes closer.
Right. Weapons up, boys.
From the depths of the fog, several figures emerge. At first, they seem to be a band of halflings, as they all are notably small, but as they come closer, their furry bodies grow more visible. Rather than a band of halflings in the fog, it seems you have found a band of dogs, and a cat. All of them carry their own gear. At the side of the party, they stop, and one in the group moves ahead, a patched tabby cat wearing a bard's hat.
Ho, there, travelers. Are you lost in the mist?
Oh my God, they're so fluffy and cute. I want to take one home with me.
Holy shit. Is this Benjamin thinking he can talk to them, or are they actually talking?
They're actually talking.
And I can actually talk to animals, Donna. Benjamin is not crazy. It is one of his amazing abilities.
And his ability to knock enemies prone so Donna can destroy them with critical hits. All right, fine. So what do these animals want? We can't take any of them home with us. I already have Dwayne, who we have not mentioned yet in this episode. My majestic wolf Dwayne walks beside me since Ben has not specified whether I can ride on her yet.
I am ready for Donna's Princess Mononoke, Lady Stark, Queen of the North Ark.
Queen of the North? I like how that sounds. Hold on to that idea, Benjamin. Not bad.
Anyway, the animals clear their throats and address the group. The one to speak is the tabby cat.
We are not to take home. We are guides for the fog, else you might be lost forever. Some call us spirit guides. We think of ourselves as guardians. Either way, we will lead you safely through this mist. Shall I introduce all of us? I am Gigi, a wondrous bard, and these are my drums. Turn around, Darcy.
A dog with fluffy gray-brown fur backs her up.
I wish you wouldn't do this around people.
Shush. Quit complaining. Turn around and show me your buns.
The dog turns around with a huff while Gigi smacks the sides of her behind.
Ben, do you have something you want to talk about? Some repressed trauma, or maybe a strange fetish you want to share with the group?
It's a totally normal and innocent gesture.
In life, I used to chase her and slap her behind on the living room rug, but now they are the drums of war. Let them all come at us while we travel through the fog. I dare them.
I am Benjamin, and I am also a bard.
I am too. I'm not just an instrument. I mostly like to sing. But Gigi likes to use my behind as a drum.
This would be so inappropriate if these weren't furry animals.
We also have Rocky, our thief. He likes tennis balls.
Rocky appears to be a taller, and he does indeed have a pack full of tennis balls in various conditions.
And that's all of us.
The special guests of this episode are, in fact, the cat and dog of our writer and the dog of another AI channel, President Ashenheart.
There used to be more of us, but they moved on to the Great Rainbow Bridge. We had Salem and Poe, a cleric and monk Kyle and Theo, our fighter and barbarian, and then Piper, another rogue.
So they're dead for realsies now?
No, they've moved on to help other travelers lost in this misty forest. Their domain is the Rainbow Bridge.
Ah. Apologies, we thought. Never mind.
Not to be that person, but how did these furry animal guide things know that we were here? That's awfully suspicious. We show up in Harmonia, and they just happen to cross our path in this fog.
Your spirits called out to us, lost in the fog. Or, they would be, if you were like everyone else in these lands. But you're not. So we're here to help.
And they probably heard us talking. Good hearing and all.
Come on, Donna. It's good manners to introduce yourself after someone introduces themselves. Like I said, I am Benjamin the Bard. These are my friends, Treege and Donna. Treege is a magnificent inventor who creates guns and such. Donna, the warrior woman, is our strongest companion and can smash through things with her trident.
I thought Donna had a battle axe.
Oh yeah,
I'm surprised you've held up to now, Benjamin. You must have taken your dementia pills this morning.
Benjamin does not have dementia, and neither do I think.
Benjamin forgot to describe my weapon creation as weapons of mass destruction. I'm shocked that he forgot such a crucial detail. Shocked and frankly a little offended. I thought you knew me better.
All right. Sorry guys, that's beside the point. We've made our introduction to the new furry friends.
Where is your destination?
Honestly, we aren't sure. We're looking for a friend. I would guess we should head towards those lights in the distance to start the search. You might have a better idea where to start looking, though.
Our friend was sent here after. An unfortunate accident in Melodia, and now we're looking to find him.
If he is lost in this fog, then you may not have much luck in locating him. However, we'll be glad to take you to the walled city in the distance. Most of the population of this demoplane live there. Well, the same population lives there. If he is here to be found, I'm willing to bet he'll be there.
What about you all? Can you help guide us in the city?
Our place is here to guide those who are lost. We were once the loved companions of adventurers long past. Now we carry their memory in this strange land.
That's really beautiful.
Is this dog in cat heaven or what?
Shush, Donna.
You know I'm right.
Gigi the cat ignores Donna's remark as she gathers up the band of animals.
We'll spread out around the group and make sure you're safe. Rocky, you'll follow behind. will accompany these adventurers through the fog, safe and sound. Make sure you have all your tennis balls secure so that we don't leave a trail, or have to stop and look for them, like last time. Darcy.
The dog called Darcy lets out a long, pained sigh and turns around again. Gigi drums on her behind.
Onward.
The Gold Guard and their furry friends set off in formation, venturing deeper into the misty fog. As you walk, indeed, the wasteland gives way to more forest, poking through the fog like crawling fingers. The fog is so thick that you can see little beyond what is directly in front of you. Your animal companions sniff at the air, able to detect scents that evade your human senses. Now, I would like everyone to roll a perception check.
I'm a dwarf, but anyway, 17 for me.
I got a 9.
I got a 6.
At least I finally got a better roll than Benjen.
Donna and Benjen, you don't notice anything as you walk, but Treege, through the dark trees and mist, you can see bones strewn all over the dark forest. Entire skeletons are piled together, and then in some places, the bones are broken and scattered.
That's definitely not something I'm going to keep to myself. Guys, this forest is full of bones. Do you see them? I'll point some out.
Evidently, the old bones are a familiar sight to the band of animals.
This fog is treacherous. Many lose themselves in it and wander endlessly. Then, they lose their minds and become husks. If they were particularly vengeful or violent in life, sometimes they even become malevolent husks. Their spirits sometimes detach from the body, and then it rots away. If they can manage to keep hold of their physical body, they still quickly lose all sense of self. Either way, they seek out the living. And not to be very nice. Keep quiet, and we'll keep moving.
How is it you all are able to navigate the fog? If everyone else gets lost, why don't you?
Our noses help lead the right way. Every so often we find another of us in this strange plane, someone who lived and loved an adventurer, and now carries their wishes on.
If they can use their nose to navigate the fog, then they can probably help us find our friend. Hey, how good is your nose? Benjen, do you have anything of Merrick's that they could sniff and point us in his direction?
We don't have a bloodhound in our ranks. Perhaps one day. We regularly scour the fog to find more members of our band. The mightier our numbers, the better chance we have at finding everyone lost in this fog. Then we can eliminate the husks and secure safety in this mist.
You all may be small, but you are mighty and have got the spirit to fight and protect.
You continue forward, led by Gigi and the furry band. Ahead of the party, you see a large figure lumbering through the fog. Several of your animal companions draw their weapons cautiously as you proceed. The mysterious figure is a middle-aged Goliath, a race of gigantic humanoids. His skin is a soft brown and he has gold eyes, but they are clouded over with worry. The man mutters to himself, pacing, walking to and from the trees.
What's he saying?
None of you can speak the language he's muttering.
Damn. All right, so what should we do? Is he dangerous? He's distracted, so we could land a surprise strike on him. I'll get some big crits and destroy him.
The figure is still wandering to and fro, muttering. It seems he hasn't realized the party is here.
He has been lost in this mist. It can claim the sanity of anyone. Stay vigilant. The fog will try to draw you in with all kinds of tricks.
As she says this, the Goliath wanders over the path again. He continues to ignore the party, or else he truly doesn't see you and is simply lost in his thoughts.
Maybe he needs a hug.
Somehow I really doubt that to be the case, Benjen.
Look at him. Oh, he's so distraught. When I'm distraught, I like a good hug.
I think approaching that guy while he's out of it is a bad idea. Might get trampled since he isn't paying attention.
I don't care what you all say. I want to give him a hug.
I don't even know what you should roll for that.
I have a spell on my sheet that is called Calm Emotions. What about that?
Technically not what that spell does, but I like it for the role play. Let's see what the dice have in store for us.
Then I cast Calm Emotions on our new Goliath friend. He must make a charisma saving throw.
I didn't make a character sheet for this guy, so I'll just roll a d20. And that's a 6, so he fails the save and his emotions are successfully calmed. Is that one of your bard spells?
Yeah, that's what my sheet says.
In that case, Benjen, roll a performance check. Let's see how well you can delight your audience.
I rolled a 27.
Holy shit, how did you roll that high?
I think his performance bonus is like +9 or something ridiculous like that.
Bard's gonna bard. But just for the record, if we had fought this guy, I would have won. My mighty fist could also have calmed his emotions.
The charm and beauty of Benjen's short performance seems to break the Goliath from his mutterings. His eyes clear up and he looks around himself, finally setting his gaze on the party and their band of animal companions.
I guess this is metagaming, but what was the purpose for having Benjen roll for performance? I get that calm emotions is one of his bard spells, so he probably uses his instrument in the casting, but I don't know what else it could be used for.
There's a time limit on calm emotions since it is used in combat, so I had Benjen roll performance to see how well he delights his audience and for how long the Goliath can stay calm. With that high of a roll, the spell clears away his confusion in the fog for a while.
Ah, I got it. All right, carry on.
Hello, good sir. Can you tell me your name?
I didn't even write a character sheet for this guy. Wasn't expecting you all to go this route. Okay. His name is Jim.
Great name, Ben. Like half the populace have that name.
Don't be rude, Donald.
The Goliath shakes his head to clear away the last few remnants of the fog and to regain his bearings. Unfortunately, with the mist all around you, there isn't much information he can gather. His sight's set back on the Gold Guard and their furry companions. Where am I?
Lost in this mist in Harmonia, apparently. We found you wandering, and our friend here cleared up your mind. What is the last thing you remember?
We were attacked on the road by gnolls. And then, my love, she was lost.
Was her name Alfira? Oh, I hope none of us is playing as the Dark Urge.
Joe, we are not playing Baldur's Gate, and Alfira isn't the one attacked by the
Oh my God, what if one of us turns out to be a secret Paul spawn?
Joe, this campaign does not have the same pantheon as the setting in Baldur's Gate.
Oh, right. Okay, never mind.
You stop that right now, Ben. I don't know what you're doing or rolling for, but whenever you start doing dice rolls in the background, things go badly wrong for us. I don't trust you at all.
Not a great thing to hear as a DM.
I trust you like a friend, but I don't trust you not to throw some bullshit at us in this campaign.
Jim, we are finding our way out of this fog with the help of these friends. They can use their keen sense of smell to make it through without having to rely on sight, like us. Will you join us? You can make your way out of here with us.
How long have I been wandering, I wonder? It all feels like a blur. Days, weeks, months of walking in circles with only my thoughts. One of your animal companions sniffs at the air.
This one is already lost. We are too late. Even if he is okay now, he won't be for long. We should leave him and move on.
Leave our new friend? But I don't want to.
He will not be a friend for long. I can already smell that he will turn soon.
And turn into one of those husk things? Damn it.
Regardless, from the corner of your eye, Donna, you notice something shambling between the trees and in the mist. Your furry companions jump, noting the presence of something approaching the party.
Get ready. Something's coming.
A pair of zombie-like beings hobble out of the forest. Their skin is mottled with decay and their eyes are vacant. You hear a raspy groan come from one of them. Further in the forest, you hear a corresponding screech of a ghostly wail. At the sight of the undead creatures, Jim huddles into a ball, muttering incomprehensibly.
The dead have come to add him to their numbers.
Now we will all roll initiative.
I rolled a 6. Not good.
No worries. I rolled a 19.
I rolled a 21.
All right, your furry companions will also join the initiative order. The initiative will go Benjen, Rocky, the enemy ghost, Donna, first Husk, Gigi, Darcy, Treege, and the other Husk.
Furry enemies is weak sauce. Let's clean this up and get the show on the road.
Top of the round. Benjen, it is your turn.
Okie dokie. I'm going to fire my crossbow at one of the husks. And that's a critical failure.
Not a great start for the combat, but we'll work with it.
Wait, I'll also give a bardic inspiration die to Donna.
Benjen's crossbow bolt whizzes past the enemy and lodges itself into a tree. Next in the combat is Rocky the Thief. He takes the hide action to take cover in the brush and prepare for a later attack. The enemy ghost moves closer to the party, passing through some of the decaying trees. Donna, it is your turn.
No worries, boys. Donna has got this. I will attack this stinking corpse with my battle axe. 24 to hit and 13 slashing damage plus 10 radiant damage.
The husk screams as holy fire scorches its rotten skin.
For my second attack, I'm going to aim my crossbow at that ghost. 15 to hit and 4 piercing damage.
The crossbow bolt flies through the air. You hit the ghost, but the arrows pass through it easily. It is difficult to say whether you have done any damage. The husk closest to Donna moves to multi-attack. He throws his arms around wildly. Only one of the slams hits, dealing 17 bludgeoning damage.
Shit, I forgot to rage. I'll do that on my next turn.
That's like the whole deal with barbarians. How could you forget that?
It's been a while since we last played. Lay off.
Gigi, the cat, makes a short sword attack, slashing at the husk near Donna and dealing 12 points of damage. As a bonus action, she grants a bardic inspiration die to Treege. Darcy also makes a short sword attack at the husk near Donna, dealing 8 points of damage and granting a bardic inspiration die to Benjen.
We're all inspired to the max.
It is now Treege's turn.
Yep, first I'm going to deploy my Eldritch Cannon towards the other husk. Then I'm going to move my mini tank forward and have it use its flamethrower. Husk has to make a dex save.
And the save fails.
So that's 5 points of fire damage.
As the fire covers the husk, it groans and barely moves out of the way while it is coated in flame. For new viewers or those who forgot, Treege's Eldritch Cannon takes the form of a miniature tank. Anyway, in retaliation, the husk near Treege goes for a multi-attack. It whips its arms around to hit Treege, but all of its flailing misses. Well then, moving on to the next round. Benjen, you're up.
You're running low on spells. Not good. Okay, I'll touch Donna and cast Protection from Evil and Good. I will protect Donna from undead.
Donna, undead now have disadvantage on attack rolls against you, and you can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them.
Hell yes, though. Not like that was a problem in the first place.
Now it is Rocky's turn. From the shadows of the bushes, an arrow flies out towards the husk near Donna, dealing 6 piercing damage plus 13 bonus sneak attack damage. Now that his position has been revealed, he makes a second arrow attack, but it misses. For his bonus action, he uses Cunning Action, and once again slinks back into the shadows of the brush unseen.
Ada, that is so cool. Maybe I should have played a rogue to start off.
A rogue that multiclasses into a cleric. I'd like to see how that looks roleplay-wise. Steal some stuff and then pray to God for forgiveness.
It is now the ghost's turn. As it moves closer, you are struck with a terror while viewing its haunted face. All of you must make a wisdom saving throw to fight against its horrifying visage.
I got a 12. I'll add my bardic die. And that's a 14.
I got an unnatural one. What the hell?
I got a 4. I don't think it will matter if I try to add my bardic inspiration die.
Nope. Benjen and Donna, you are now frightened. You cannot move closer to the ghost, and you have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the ghost is within sight. You can repeat your saving throw at the end of each turn.
This is bullshit. Donna would not be afraid of some stupid ghost. It makes sense that Benjen is scared since he's scared of the dark, but not me.
I'm sure Donna can shrug off being frightened in her next turn. Then, speaking of, go ahead.
All right, first thing I'm going to do is use my rage. My beast form is unleashed with spiny scales and a majestic dragon's tail. Then I'm going to attack this husk zombie thing near me. 18 to hit and 7 slashing damage plus 14 radiant damage, and then my bonus die.
It is dead. As the holy flames sear the husk's rotten body, it crumbles into a pile of ash.
Good. For my next attack, I'm going to attack this other husk near Treege. 18 to hit and 4 slashing damage plus 13 radiant damage. I keep getting screwed with the damage rolls apart from that radiant damage.
If that is the end of your turn, you may also repeat the wisdom saving throw for your frightened condition.
This game is bullshit.
Donna's still frightened.
Is not.
Yes, she is. Also, Gigi is going to take her turn. She casts Shatter on the ghost. A roaring clap of thunder echoes in the forest. The ghost must make a Constitution saving throw, which it fails. The spell deals out 15 thunder damage, but the ghost seems to brave the explosion. Darcy copies her furry friend, also casting Shatter. This time, the ghost rolls a critical failure on the con save. The spell does 16 thunder damage, and for the first time, you see the ghost shudder with pain.
Let's take advantage of this momentum and finish up the fight quickly. If it's my turn, I'll cast Scorching Ray at the husk. And those hit. With a cry, I shoot jets of fire at the zombie, dealing 27 fire damage. For my bonus action, my cannon will attack with a flamethrower just like Papa. The dex save is 14.
The husk fails the dex save, unable to dodge out of the way of the attack.
Then he gets blasted by another wave of fire, 4 points of fire damage.
Enraged, the husk lunges for you. Treege, flailing his rotten arms about, you are hit by his haphazard punches, and they deal 28 bludgeoning damage.
Oof, not good. I'm all right, but I can't take another one of those.
We're at the top of the round. One of the husks is a pile of ashes, while another is on fire after Treege's attack. Benjen, we are back to you.
I'm going to cast Sacred Flame at the husk.
The dex save succeeds. As the holy flame descends to strike the husk, it shambles out of the way, letting out a weak, raspy groan. If that is the end of your turn, Benjen, then you can repeat your wisdom saving throw.
Okie dokie, I rolled. An 18.
Benjen, seeing your party deftly handling these undead fills you with newfound vigor and confidence. You are no longer frightened.
So Donna is the only one left scared?
Yeah, I guess so.
You'll get another chance when your turn comes around. For now, it's Rocky's turn. From the shadows, he shoots another arrow, aiming for the ghost. His sneak attack lands, dealing 7 piercing damage and 8 bonus attack damage. For his second attack, Another arrow flies forth, dealing 8 piercing damage. Finally, he once again fades into the shadows of the woods, waiting for his next turn. It is now the ghost's turn. Enraged that it has lost its power over one of the party members, it reaches out with its withering touch towards Benjen, which hits and deals 14 necrotic damage.
Not good. Not good. Help?
The ghost's form appears to be shifting in and out of the plane. Its eyes fall upon Jim, the Goliath that is still curled up on the ground. Sensing the danger of the current predicament, the ghost flies over to the Goliath and disappears into his body. In turn, Jim rises from the ground, no longer muttering. His eyes have a glazed over, vacant look about them. The ghost has possessed Jim. While possessing the Goliath, the ghost can't be targeted by any attack, spell, or other effect, except ones that turn undead. The possession lasts until the body drops to 0 hit points. The ghost ends it as a bonus action, or the ghost is turned or forced out.
So we can't attack the ghost. No problem. We've got a cleric. Channel your divinity, Benjen. If you turn undead, we should be able to get the ghost to go away.
I don't see that on my character sheet.
Benjen is a level 1 cleric and doesn't access channel divinity until level 2.
Absolutely useless. You're a cleric who can't even make use of your god's divinity.
Never mind that. We'll deal with the ghost another way. Let's get rid of this last husk first.
And it's my turn again. Donna will clean this up quickly. First attack, misses. Really? Whatever. Second attack, unnatural 20, dealing 6 slashing and 11 radiant damage. I swing my axe with a mighty cry.
And as holy fire once again slashes across the husk, the also crumbles into ashes. Donna, go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw to see if you are still frightened.
Never mind, just keep going.
I take that to mean that's a failure. Well, at least the husks are permanently dead. If you had not dealt radiant damage, they might have come back again.
Small victories. Now what do we do about our possessed friend?
GG, the cat supplies an answer.
This Goliath is lost. We will have to dispatch him quickly if we want to survive.
No, not Jim.
It's the only way since we don't have any cleric powers.
The possessed Goliath enters the initiative. He will go after Darcy and before Treege. Next up is Gigi's turn. She casts Hold Person on the Goliath, and it succeeds. The Goliath is held in place. Darcy casts Healing Word on Benjen, healing him for 9 HP. The Goliath struggles in place but remains held. Treege, you're up.
I've got a musket I can use. If I shoot at point blank range, shouldn't he, die immediately?
Makes sense to me.
Well, no, the Goliath is now undead anyway. But since he is held, any melee hit will be a critical hit. I'll let your musket count as a crit.
Dang it, Ben. Give me my moment. I'll use my musket. And it hits. That's 26 damage.
With the bang of your musket, the Goliath struggles for a split second against the magic, but remains held. We are at the top of the round. Benjen, you're up.
I don't really have any good damage spells. Oh, I know. I'll cast Speak with Plants.
Benjen, how in the hell is that going to help us?
Let the man cook.
I will tell the foliage around us to grapple the Goliath while he is held. That way, if he breaks through Hold Person, he's still got the plants growing all over him.
I stand corrected. Not a bad idea, Benjen.
I like it. Hearing Benjen's words, the plants in the area curve and grow all over the Goliath's body, securing him in place. He will have to make a strength saving throw to get free if he breaks free of Hold Person. Rocky is the next to attack. From the brush, he runs out with a gleaming dagger, dealing 14 piercing damage plus a bonus 18 sneak attack damage. Despite his savage and deadly blows, the Goliath is unable to break from the Hold Person spell. Rocky attacks again, dealing a combined 32 damage with the sneak attack bonus. Even still, the Goliath is unable to free himself.
Wow, Hold Person is a wisdom save, right?
Yes, and this Goliath has a -4 to wisdom throws.
Hey, get wrecked. Jim is a dumbass.
That's not a nice thing to say about our friend.
He isn't our friend any longer, Benjen. He has been possessed by that ghost, and now I'm going to put him down. I will swing my battle axe and bring it down on the Goliath.
You're going to kill it. Would you like to narrate how you do it?
Donna's golden jewelry sparkles in the wind with her golden hair. She splits the Goliath in two with her axe, the holy fire twinkling around her queenly and graceful self.
But it's not over yet. As the Goliath falls, the ghost rises out of the body. Donna, you remain frightened of this ghost and are frozen in place. Roll your next attack with disadvantage.
Doesn't matter. I'm gonna kill this ghost anyway. Watch this. I don't feel like killing this ghost. I'll let one of you do it.
Donna remains frightened of the ghost, unable to attack it. Instead, Gigi and Darcy step forward, both casting vicious mockery. Only one of their insults seems to land, dealing 6 psychic damage.
You're nothing but a dusty bedsheet.
Treege, you're up. Your Goliath friend has passed, but this ghost is left. What will you do?
I'll get some revenge for our friend. I cast lightning lure. The ghost must make a strength save.
The ghost may be mighty in spirit, but not in body. It falls victim to the lure, unable to fight off the magic.
Then that's 5 lightning damage.
That final bit of damage destroys the ghost. How do you do it?
This is for Jim. I swing out a whip of sparkling lightning magic, striking at the ghost.
It fades into nothingness, leaving this plane. The Gold Guard is victorious, but it seems there isn't time for celebration. Your furry companions urge you to hurry along.
Quick. More of them will come if we do not make haste out of this forest. The dead are attracted to strife within the mist, so we must be quick about it. We will lead you as fast as we can. Let's go.
Don't have to tell us twice. Let's get out of here.
Agreed.
Then the party, guided by their furry companions, hurries onward in the forest. Trees pass by you in a blur. The animals are able to navigate through the mist as if fish through water, their keen noses and hearing able to find the path forward. Finally, you see something through the gloom of the fog. It appears to be lights in the distance, muddled by the mist and through the trees, which have now grown sparse.
We are almost through. Do you see those lights in the distance? That is where you will go. If you follow those lights, you will make it out. The forest ends here, which means that we must go back and continue to look for travelers or eliminate more of the corrupted dead.
We thank you for helping us through. We wouldn't have made it without you.
Of course. That is what our group is here for. We will always help those lost in the mist. Ahead is Harmonia City. They'll be able to help you going forward. Hopefully, you will find the friend you said was missing.
Harmonia City. The main city of Harmonia. Imagine that.
Nice callback. But be nice to Ben.
I was wondering if anyone would remember that. Nice, Joe.
Now I'm feeling left out. I wasn't here for all the old inside jokes.
It's just more of the same old Donald. Anyway, I suppose we should keep moving.
As the trees thin out further, you can see the lights of the city, now not far in the distance, twinkle, inviting you in.
You can make it to the city from here on your own, but do not go back into the fog if you can help it.
Are you sure you don't want to come with us into the city? I think you all would be helpful. If not for our party, then for others. You'd be sure to find a place in the city, I think.
Our place is to help those lost in the fog and carry on the memory and wishes of our owners, but thank you. Our place is here, not in the city, but perhaps we'll meet you all again.
The furry band says their goodbyes to the Gold Guard and then returns to the mist, following their noses to see if they can find any more lost in the fog. You watch as their small forms evaporate into the mist, searching for the next lost travelers to guide. You continue onward, and the forest disappears behind you. The landscape changes from the misty, dead forest to a barren wasteland, as if the earth itself is rotten. Ahead of you are the gates to a walled city, though calling it a city is a generous description. Now that the fog is behind you, you can see clearly that the so-called buildings are crafted out of scrap metal and wood, haphazardly slapped together into something that resembles a city. Buildings tower up to impossible heights, perhaps held upright by magic or some other strange force. You hear the boisterous cacophony of life behind the gate, and while you can't make out many specific sounds, the sheer volume is enough to tell you that the city is packed with people.
Okay, wait, we were just in a tropical high fantasy setting. What is this?
A whole new world for our exploration, apparently.
He just said it's a barren wasteland. What's there to explore?
I'll bet it has its charms, like some kind of apocalypse.
And you'll fit right in since you're a walking fossil yourself.
The Gold Guard reaches the gates of the city, which appear to be made of yet more scraps and refuse. Around the large wall, you see piles of bones, not very unlike those you saw in the forest.
Yikes, this does not bode well.
It's your brethren, Benjamin. Old sacks of bones.
Nah, it ain't spooky season.
From above, you hear some shuffling and a few creaks. As you look up, your eyes land upon an elf standing atop a ramshackle watchtower. He has a bow trained on all of you and watches with narrowed eyes. You three. Are you one of those husks from the mist, or can you speak?
We can speak, and we smashed a few of those husks in the mist on our way here, not to worry.
The elf lowers his bow. Right. Sorry for the hostile reception. We've always got to check when we see people wandering close to the wall. You know how it is. I bet you saw those things when you made your way up here.
Yeah, we get it. Like my friend said, we ran into some in the forest, but we quickly dispatched them. Not sure how much that helps your overall situation, though.
Ah, there's hundreds lost in the mist at any point. It's just a drop in the bucket. Anyway, you all should come inside the walls before something follows you out of the gloom. Get in here quick. You hear the awful sound of scraping wood, and a tiny crack appears in the massive wall just large enough for you to slip inside.
In we go. Ben, I miss the funny voices you do.
Yeah, well, with the crackdown on ElevenLabs, our writer decided to terminate her subscription, so it'll just be US and the occasional guest star. Inside of the city wall, you have a clearer view of the buildings and people. The buildings of the city are built from scraps, and people wander aimlessly dressed in clothing of various quality and style. While some of the population appears to be engaged in ordinary life, a significant number of people sit upon the streets, waiting for something, staring blankly into space. The elf on the guard tower looks down at you and speaks again. What are your names and cause of death?
I am Benjamin the Bard, and I am not dead.
Hey, to everyone's surprise, I'm Donna and this is Treege. None of us are dead.
Actually, incidentally, Ben, can I change my name in the game?
I guess if you want. Why?
Well, in game, it's a funnier joke. Out of game, the AI keeps having trouble pronouncing my name, so it's easier to change it.
Ah, right. Got it. Tree it is, then.
Then I'll address the elf as well. Call me Tree.
Right, none of you are dead? The elf eyes you all and frowns. Then what the hell am I supposed to write on the forms? Damn it! More work for me. He turns away from all of you and shuffles some papers.
So we've made it to some kind of trash city with overpopulation problems. The liberals are having a field day with this. Look, if you're all so obsessed with recycling, then we can just build our houses out of garbage.
That is not the goal of recycling, Donna. But in this fantasy world, I have to admit that I am impressed about the economy of making use of as much material as possible.
If this place is made out of trash, it's a wonder it doesn't smell like ass.
To clarify, it's not literally made out of trash. The buildings are simply primitively built and stacked together. They aren't literally made of trash. The building materials are scrap metal, old woods, and so on.
So that's just a different type of trash, Ben.
Right. Well, now that we're here, I suppose we should start looking for your friend. He's supposed to be here, but where are we supposed to start?
Up to you three, how you want to go about searching for him.
We could ask that guard if anyone named Merrick is around or came through.
I hate to bring this up, but there is a non-zero chance that he is not in this city at all.
Don't even say that, Donna.
We'll operate under the assumption that he's here. Now, where'd that guard go that let us in?
You look up to where the elf was overlooking the wall, but he's nowhere to be seen, having moved further along the city wall.
Ah, dang it. He said something about paperwork. Damn bureaucracy. Then let's look around to ask someone or something.
This is a city, so there's bound to be a police or guard barrack that can help us out. Let's ask someone around here if they can point us in the right direction.
If you would like to ask someone for directions, there are plenty of people hanging around. It's not as if you are alone after being let into the city.
Then I'll ask whoever is close by if there is a guard or police headquarters that we can visit to ask questions.
There is a middle-aged man dressed in rags sitting against one of the ramshackle buildings who hears your question. He stirs a tiny bit, as if this is the first time he is moving in a long while. Guards or police, what do you need them for?
We are looking for a member of our party who is supposed to be around these parts. We figure that's the best place to start for more information.
The man thinks for a few minutes and then shakes his head. You all must be new here. Sorry this happened to you. If you are looking for a member of your party that passed earlier, then you'll want to go to the records office.
The records office? Not exactly what I was expecting. What exactly is the records office for?
It keeps records of people who come into Harmonia. If you're looking for someone, they'll have their names stored there. Didn't the guard take down your names when you entered the city?
True, he did. Guess that's why.
The records office. Neato.
If you say that's the place to start, then that's where we'll go. Can you point us in the right direction?
The old man nods and points a finger off deeper in the city vaguely. If you go that way, you'll find it. Building has a blue glow around it and looks like it's floating from some weird magic. Odd place. Bunch of people work there to pass the time, though. Better than sitting around out here.
Ah, so you've been hit with Biden's unemployment rate and shitty economy, too.
I have added jobs to the economy.
Never mind that, you two. I'll address the man once again. Thank you for the help. We'll start looking there.
Wait, Benjamin Brain Blast. Didn't Merrick have a sending stone on him? We gave one to lock in Melodia City, but if I remember correctly, Merrick was holding one of his own when he was.
Holy shit, Benjamin, I can't believe you remembered that. Those dementia pills are working overtime. But yeah, you have a point. If he has the sending stone on him, we could send him a message.
Wasn't your friend killed by some person? Wouldn't his stuff be taken away when he was killed?
True, it's possible that Mayor Rain took all of Merrick's stuff after the fight. If we tried to get in contact with Merrick, the mayor might hear us and then we'd be making another enemy. possibly. But you know what? I don't care. That little femboy can come at me. I will wreck him.
Let's think through this carefully. Our assumption is that your friend has spawned in Harmonia after being killed, since we found out that the dead in Melodia come to Harmonia. When we first figured this out, when we investigated the graveyard and found empty graves, they weren't containing any of the people's personal items, so something must happen to them as well.
That drone mommy could have taken all the stuff and sold it.
Maybe, but I don't think she would have left off that detail. She seemed pretty straightforward and to the point. Also, she mentioned being strapped for funding, and I think she would have made a decent amount of coin if she looted the dead. Anyway, my point is that it's also just as likely that your friend came here with many of his personal items. That would include the sending stone.
I think we ought to try it. Might as well. I'm not afraid to stand up to Mayor Rain when we get back to Melodia, if I have to.
Don't forget that whatever we say, Locke will probably hear since he has the other sending stone.
He was pretty chill, though. Don't think he's going to kick up any fuss.
Right. I've got the third sending stone.
As a reminder, the sending stone allows you to send a message of 25 words or fewer once per long rest.
Got it. All right, let me get out this rock.
Wait, before you do that, we should figure out what we're going to say exactly. 25 words is not a lot of wiggle room.
How about, hi, Merrick, buddy. Missed you so much. We are coming to get you, so don't be mad. Love, Donna.
Still got about 6 words of wiggle room there, and I think you should mention that we are in the city.
Hi, Merrick. Missed you, buddy. We are in Harmonia City and coming to get you, but we aren't dead. Don't be mad. Love, Donna.
I am not saying that.
I'm sure he would love to hear your voice asking for forgiveness.
I don't exactly know the history with this guy, so I suppose I should stay quiet.
We'll say that the party has filled Tree in on what happened during their travels.
In that case, how about something like Merrick? We are in Harmonia City to find you. We are not dead. We are going to set things right. Gold guard out.
Merrick doesn't know who the gold guard is, though. Guess we'll just say our names or something. Fine, I guess that works. I will hold the stone and say, Merrick, we are in Harmonia City to find you and we are not dead. We are going to set things right.
Love, Donna, Benjen, and Tree.
That's 26 words. The message that was sent ended love, Donna, Benjen, and...
Just as well. He might get confused about who the heck Tree is.
Donna, you feel a magical whoosh around you as the words are sent far off into the distance. You can feel that there is indeed someone on the other end of the stone. I will also need you to roll a d20.
What for? This was supposed to work. And I rolled a 7.
Then your message will also make it to Locke in Melodia. There was a small chance that the message would not be able to reach a stone in another plane.
Dang it, Boeing.
Can we tell, who got the message on either end?
You can tell that there is someone on either end of the sending stones, yes.
Then someone got the message. Should we wait for a reply?
After a moment, Donna, you hear a voice in your head, the voice of Locke. While he sounds somewhat far away, as if static is obscuring the words, you manage to make out good you made it. Keep me updated if you can. All is well here so far.
If Merrick has the other sending stone, then he'll have heard that as well. I wonder if he remembers Locke.
And if Mayor Rain was the one who heard it, then he'll know that we've got some powerful allies.
Could be good or bad. Hopefully he won't try to pick a fight with the Guildmaster of the Adventurers Guild. That'd be pretty stupid.
And it would be pretty stupid for them to alienate the city with the best fishermen.
Not this again. Let's change the subject before he starts going. Any other messages coming in?
You wait a few more moments, and another voice echoes in your head, Donna. However, it isn't Merrick that answers your message. Instead, you hear the high-pitched voice of a girl. She says, "Oh, all of you have finally made it? Bet you want to see your buddy. Come to the records office."
Who was that?
None of you have heard the voice before, though I suppose Donna is the only one who heard the message.
Getting tired of all these voices in my head, Ben.
Have there been more?
Yeah, something was trying to mess with me when Merrick was killed. Weird how it hasn't showed up again. What did it sound like again?
You should try to remember.
If you don't tell me, I'll just go to watch the old videos, so you should tell me anyway.
The voice sounded like an older man.
Weird. Okay then. Well, this voice doesn't match that one. Don't get too excited, Benjen, because we might be meeting a waifu.
And she confirmed that we need to look for your friend at the records office. Or I guess this could be a trap.
If it is, then Donna can take her, and we will interrogate her as to why she has our friend's stuff.
So which way is the records office?
Yeah, which way did the hobo point?
The man on the streets pointed to the west, but still inside the walls of the village. As you look into the distance, the towering buildings obscure most of the landscape, but you see a path through the city.
Then let's get going.
All right, the party moves through the ramshackle city, cutting through the listless crowd easily. Many in the town stare around with blank looks, though you can see some in the city who are moving with purpose.
All these people are dead, right? Isn't there blood and stuff everywhere?
Oh yeah, I was expecting more zombies.
Those inside the city have some visible injuries here and there, as well as ripped clothing, but for the most part, the inhabitants appear physically normal. The abnormality lies with their mental state.
Mentally brain dead zombies. Yep, Joe is where he needs to be.
Hey, not funny.
Are we going to stop for another tangent, or are you all actually going to the records office? I think if we delay getting to Merrick, the comments will roast us alive.
So he is there after all. Nice slip, Dungeon Master.
Let's just move along. The records office lets off an odd blue glow floating midair, or appearing to do so in this strange landscape. The land around it is cleared apart for some trees. The city's ramshackle buildings are still in sight, yet built far enough away to set this place apart from the rest of the town.
Time to fly to get up there.
There is a door to enter the lower floors that connects magically to the upper ones.
And I suppose we've got to search that whole building for him?
No need. As the party approaches the towering structure, there is someone waiting for them, and perhaps that is where we will end.
Absolutely not. Keep going.
This session is quite long, are you sure?
For once, I agree with Joe. You can't keep blueballing us.
Very well. Let me call in our player to the table.
Been a while, guys.
Buddy, I want to run over and hug Merrick. How does he look?
Want to answer that, Barack?
Merrick has become a bit haggard and his skin has a deathly pallor. I mean, he's undead now. Wonder who I have to thank for that.
Donna said it was some femboy twink.
Yeah, partially.
Merrick, would you like me to hold Donna in place for a second?
I'm really considering if I want to fireball her or not. What the hell is wrong with you, Donna? You should have helped me when we were confronted by Mayor Rain. That was so stupid. And now I've been sitting, waiting for Ben to invite me back. Damn it. It's all your fault.
Okay, listen, I know what it sounds like, and it's pretty bad. But I also had some weird voice in my head trying to tell me not to trust you.
Your conscience is not a valid excuse.
No, I literally had a strange voice in my head. It was so weird.
And you'd trust that over one of your friends that you've been traveling with? Jesus, Donna.
Who's that?
Shut it, Benjamin. Donna, what do you have to say for yourself?
Okay, I'm sorry.
Whoa.
I'm sorry too, Merrick. I was too afraid to do anything, and it got you killed. I've made a vow to not be afraid, to be brave.
You've got to watch one of the previous episodes to see his whole monologue. It was amazing. I've never seen him talk like that.
Huh. I'll check it out, I guess. Sigh. Honestly, I'm not even mad anymore.
We came all this way to save you.
Had to do some weird temple thing or something.
And to save him.
That too. By the way, haven't introduced myself, though I've heard plenty about you. I'm Tree. Joined up with the party recently.
Bush, did you name your character? Tree?
Ha ha ha. Michelle said the same thing.
When the heck was she here?
We've got a lot to catch up on, I guess.
Right. Well, anyway, now that you all are here, I have a lot I want to talk to you about.
As do we.
But that conversation will have to wait for the next episode.
Why the hell would you call me up to play for 2 minutes, Ben?
Maybe the real dark urge was the Bens we met along the way.
What the hell are you going on about, Joe?
I see what the dynamic of this group is like. Going to be a lot of fun.
We always have a good time. However, this episode is getting monstrously long, which is going to be difficult for our writer to edit. As always, thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like, and remember to subscribe.
Did we ask a comment question? I can't remember.
Comment question will be, how many fireballs should I throw at Donna?
Sure, that works. Anyway, we will see you all in the next video.
I haven't forgotten that I get to play more of Donna's theme song now.